Hello everyone, and welcome back to Assassin's Creed Valhalla with me, longclawvalhalla and CyberPunk, where we always deliver. Ivor has made it to London, a city under the secret rule of a mysterious organisation known only as the Order of the Ancient. This feels like familiar territory, and it should if you're an Assassin's Creed fan, and in particular a fan of the last couple of games. The Order has been mentioned before in the earlier story arcs, but of course I'm choosing my alliances in the game that match my current ranking, and it took me a while to get to rank 90, where I felt like I could handle London. In my previous story arc I uncovered one of the Order leaders, Folke, but I wasn't able to take her out as the story is still playing out. Right now she's responsible for keeping my brother Sigurd hostage, so I'm guessing I'm going to have to deal with her at some point. So let's see how we get on. Upon my arrival in London, I met two magistrates, Eric and Stowe, who worked for the local governor, and before they could introduce me to their leader, he was brutally murdered and decapitated by 3 attackers in his own villa. After searching for some clues, I was able to discover letters written between 3 seemingly high-ranking members of the Order: the Arrow, the Leech and the Compass, and right now my job while I'm in London is to hunt these 3 killers down and take them out. I've met up with Stowe at the local marketplace, and he's told me about an archery competition, and it seems that to enter the competition you need to track down and get hold of special competitor coins. There are various targets on the map, all marked, which seem to have coins in their possession, so one way or another you need to take the coin from them. Once you have it, you'll be able to enter the competition, and an archery competition seems like a surefire way to find our target, the Arrow. Once you get your hands on the coin, it's just time to get out of there because the area is full of enemies, and head for the London Colosseum, which is an area just around the corner past St. Paul's Cathedral. And this is where the archery competition is taking place, and you can stop for a moment and take in the splendid view as you approach it through the old Roman ruins, and essentially either find the entrance or climb over the top. But in the centre of the Colosseum is the archery competition and the targets and the archery master. Once inside the Colosseum, turn over your coin and you can have a practice run at the archery test. This is very simple, and if you took part in the Yule Fest you will know that there are some archery based stuff. It's not difficult at all. This I think is 1 minute, 10 targets, and you need to hit every target within the red part of the target, so that's not even the center. So it was no trouble for me, and if you manage to do this within 60 seconds you are given an audience with someone called Avgos, who seems to be the person running the competition, and at this point I'm starting to feel like this is the Arrow. So take your place on stage and wait for Avgos to appear. Well, the archery master is certainly impressed with your performance, and she tells you you're the best she's seen in some time and that you can take your place at the Arrow's side. So there you have it, mystery solved. Seems that Avgos is indeed known as the Arrow, so this is the target that you're looking for. Doesn't seem to be much case for justice here, it's just a simple instruction: take him out. Once he appears on the stage and starts talking, in fact he is identified and unveiled to you as a member of the Order. And as soon as you're given the instruction, you can approach him from the behind and put your blade in his back, and it is as simple as that. Well, not quite. Remember, you are in the middle of a Colosseum surrounded by guards, and you have just taken out one of their officials. So that kind of makes you a criminal. You're used to that, right? Doing good for everybody, nobody realises that it's actually you that's doing all of the hard work and everybody else getting the credit for it. Well, that seems to be your aim and your MO in this game. What I really like about the targets that you kill is that it's not a quick death. You're given the chance to discuss things with them in a kind of alternate universe, somewhere between life and death. And of course, the Allfather Odin is there as well. In this case, Avgos is there twice. He's talking to himself in the third person, and it's kind of cool. He's giving instructions to people to start throwing arrows or firing arrows, and of course in the end they all get fired at him and he falls down. You're able to take his order pendulum off him. This is going to be important because you're going to give those to Hytham when you're back in Ravensthorpe, and that helps you rank up your Assassin's Guild points, and that will give you certain skills. In this case, I think I'm working towards a new skill which will give me the ability to poison people with my blade. I'm kind of looking forward to that. Once you've finished all of your work, get away from all the trouble and get back to Stowe and report on everything. He's happy that you've helped him out, and of course now it's time to go and meet with Eric and try to take care of the leech. Hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you're getting on well with your game. Let me know where you're up to. How did you find London? I'm really enjoying this story arc. Of course, I've got lots more content coming your way. Take care, stay safe, and I'll be back very soon.